Is there a way to get aging parents to understand the real value of possessions that they believe have worth, but are likely worthless? So they stop trying to give away things that someone else will simply need to throw out. So, yeah, I have seen plenty of examples of this where you've got like maybe not like the worst side of the spectrum hoarding, but you've got people who hold on to a lot of stuff, a lot of antiques, a lot of trinkets, a lot of things.
Trinkets is a good word for this.
And I've been to these, I've been to homes like this, and they're like, oh, you need a blender. Literally, like I've been this. You need a blender. Here's a blender. And like the blender that I get, I'm like, oh, thank you. But it's like, it's not, it's got weird stains on it, and it's just not a blender that I would ever spend any money on, or like just it maybe doesn't have the feature. It didn't have the feature I needed. But I remember taking that blender. It was actually a food processor. Taking that food processor and then giving it away and donating it.
Or worse, it could be broken. Like, hey, but you can get
it partially. Actually, it was partially broken.
But you can get it fixed, right?
Yeah.
And so they're essentially, they're not essentially. They are quite literally handing you trash.
Yeah.
And it doesn't. It seems different, but it's not appreciably different from if I were to go into my trash can, pull out the trash bag, and say, hey, Ryan, you need this.
You know what I do as a minimalist when I meet these people, Josh? And
you scorn them, and you go like this with your finger.
That's only applicable for the people watching this podcast.
That's right. Shout out to our YouTube viewers.
I take the item and I say thank you.
Yeah.
And that's it, man.
Yeah.
Because, at that point, like I'm not going to help them by scoring them.
You're not trying to
help
change them either.
Yeah, I'm not helping them by projecting my own insecurities at them. I'm not going to change them by. There's no magic sentence I could say that's going to make them stop hoarding.
Well, I wrote something down here. This isn't my short answer, but it echoes exactly what you said. You don't have to be mean to be honest, and we can provide feedback without questioning someone's intentions. And so a few short answers here. Patience is paramount. Sometimes we have no patience for these people because, hey, you know what? It took me personally 29 years to get to minimalism, right?
Right.
Now, all of a sudden, I'm going to expect you to change over the long holiday weekend or something.
Right.
No, it doesn't work that way. And so it's about having patience with the other people. So what you're displaying there when you take that thing is you're having patience. Now, you can still show them through your actions, not through, well, you know what? This is a piece of junk. That's not helpful. So it's about being helpful, still being kind.
Yeah.
Although here's what I'll say. Here's my pithy answer: is most gift horses have tooth decay. They say don't look a gift horse in the mouth, but I think that's nonsense.
I've never understood that saying.
Well, the saying is don't look. So back in the day, if you got a gift horse.
What the fuck is a gift horse?
A gift horse is...
Like a horse that's been gifted to me?
Yeah. So back in the day, it would be a gift, like a nice gift. It's like, here, I'm giving you this
Thanks for a horse, so don't look it in the mouth because...
Because sometimes people just give you a horse that's dying, and you could tell because they had rotting teeth, if they had bad teeth.
Okay.
And so if someone gave you a gift horse, first thing people do, look at the teeth, because they're like, I don't want to care for this rotting horse. If you give me a dying horse, I don't want to have to deal with it. So realize that if you're getting a gift, maybe it's not an actual gift
Dude,
at all.
now that I understand what this idiom means, I don't agree with it.
Why?
Here's a gift. Here's a rotting gift. So the term "don't look a gift horse in the mouth" means just shut up and take the gift.
That's why I say I don't agree with it. I say most gift horses have tooth decay.
Yeah, dude.
And so look out for that. And realize that I guess what I'm really saying is most gifts aren't necessarily gifts, but also junk is in the eye of the beholder. So maybe they really thought they were giving you something really nice, and they thought they were being caring, and that's why the way you approach it is, okay, thank you very much, have a nice day, and then once it's your thing, you get to determine what you do with your thing.
It's kind of, if you think about it, like people who, let's go with the horse or the blender for that matter. I have a horse with tooth decay. Maybe it's got three good years left. Right. And I give it to you. Here's a gift horse. It's kind of selfish for me to be like, yeah, I don't want to take the last 3 years out of this horse. It's already dying. But here, Josh, he can take the last 3 days. Oh, I don't want this blender because, yes, I have a better blender. I have a better food processor. Here's one that's slightly broken and slightly damaged. So I'm going to pawn that off on someone else so they can get the maximum life out of it.
Yeah.
That seems That's a horrible saying. What a horrible saying.
What's your short answer?
My short answer is this. It's difficult. Oh, wait. No, my short answer is this. You can't fix a problem until you see the problem. So how do you get a hoarder or someone older or a person in your life who really values sentimental items, how to view them differently? There's nothing you can do to change their perspective. There's nothing you can say to them. What you can do is you can live a meaningful life. You can show them by example what it means to live a simplified life.
Yeah.
And if they look at you and think, oh, wow, that person looks really happy, I'm going to start applying some of their principles to my life because they seem like they're living a really happy life. If that person is looking at you and saying, oh my God, how can they live without a garage full of boxes filled with trinkets and junk? I don't know how they live their life that way. That's crazy. I love my junk. That's their preference.
Right.
And
it goes back to what Riley was saying. If you shine a bright enough light, you will illuminate the flaws, but in this case, you're shining the light on a more meaningful life, a less cluttered life, a calmer, stiller life. Maybe that's going to look appealing to them. Instead of me saying you need to get rid of your stuff, say, wow, look how calm this is.